Welcome, acolytes. We have here based Saba Debut instantly filters Gargura fans. Now, I actually was, I think, misinformed because I personally thought that Saba is Garagura or the actress of it. I thought that, but maybe I'm wrong. If it comes to the title, maybe I was on point, but let's just see what Rev has to say about it, because I didn't make a Rev video for a long time, by the way, so that's that. I have to freaking do it way more often. Those are always fun, but I just don't want to overdo it, with the reactions to one person. Right now, learning a lot about the entire thing, how people feel about it, talking to people, how they feel about it. It's a freaking gigantic difference between the things. So, but let's just see it.
Ezra here. So today we're going to be talking about the debut stream of the VTuber Saba, who in the first 24 hours has seen millions of people watch her VOD, as well as hundreds of thousands of concurrent viewers watch the stream live, as well as a bunch of her merch flying off the shelf, as well as memes and art coming in insane quantities in the first 24 hours since the debut. But also since then, there's been a lot of the usual suspects on Twitter seething over her new model and her stream. Now, if you're not the initiated, if you're someone who doesn't watch VTubers very often, I like to explain these things in a way that'll make sense to you. So you're probably asking, like, why is this Saba person so important in getting such a reaction out of people? Well, here's the history. This is their current account, but this is their previous account.
Yeah, see?
Gargura, which was a VTuber.
I was correct. So the start for Saba just had to be legendary, no matter what. And yes, there always will be freaks that just attack her just because she was Garagura, but isn't anymore. Because they wanna fuck the company. Yep, they wanna make sweet love to the company. And they are butthurt because the company actually let Garagura go or mistreated her. And they cannot just, that their beloved company is in somehow bad. They just cannot accept it. Yes, some people are just that smart. But hey, it is what it is.
VTuber who's with the VTuber agency Hololive for 5 years. And while she was at Hololive, she was the most subscribed to VTuber in the world, with nearly 5 million subscribers before she graduated about a month ago. Graduate, meaning she just retired from the agency, and a lot of people were wondering, would she go back to her other previous account that she had before the agency, Senzawa, which also has 1.5 million subscribers as well, but she'd do something different and create an entirely new account which already has over 500,000 followers on Twitter. Of course, the name is Samako Saba. She has this whole fish theme going on here, and yesterday she finally made her debut stream on this account. And I cannot stress to you enough how much success it's had. I'm going to let it play in the background. You can see her model in action. Super cute. She also has a really good design and rigging on this, so it looks really neat. But just look at the chat.
Damn. That's a 6K model.
Chat moving in real time. The amount of people going crazy. The views on this. In the first 23 hours, nearly 2.5 million views on the stream itself, which I cannot stress upon you enough is an insane number. But on top of that, she's over 800,000 subs already. People were going absolutely crazy. Now let's listen to a little bit, just a small clip from the stream to get you initiated with Saba.
I'm a fish, and my eyes are blue. That's all you need to know. Shorty.
Wait, she's a fish? Why does she have cat ears then? Hey, maybe I'm wrong here.
Ankle biter. You want to see my smolder? I call this one the smolder. Hello, princess. Hello, princess. Would you like to see my paper boat? Paper boat? Paper boat? Paper boat?
Especially to those who are not familiar with VTubers, you may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. Okay, out there you got people like Johnny Somali going on crime sprees to have like 100 or 200 concurrent viewers, and here you have Saba just saying paper boat and getting like 200 plus thousand concurrent viewers.
Yep.
The future is now. And I got a little screenshot. I was such a tourist. I was 10 minutes late. I didn't see her at her peak number. My apologies. I will definitely repent for that. But you can see people are going absolutely crazy over this stream. And you can see the number of subs. Like I said, she's at over 830,000 subscribers. Now, of course, she built up some of that before the first stream over the past month or so and the ramp up to it. But that number's crazy. She's already one-tapped my channel. She's passed me in one stream. And you know what? I'm honored for it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. This isn't even that impressive. I mean, it's Garagura, for fuck's sake. Of course she will get a lot of people watching her. She can freaking have any avatar she wants. She will get freaking views. That's not even a question. And I'm actually quite, well, surprised that she goes with this character model, not with her old one. But I mean, on the other hand, she's seen, okay, the best thing that she can do is a water-themed VTube thingy-bob, or VTube model. I think it makes sense. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, by the way, acolytes. I think it's great. I am very happy for her. Because Garagura is actually quite a positive, influence on the entire community as a whole. So I am very happy about this. But for a lot of people, there will be the problem of, because I only half joke with people actually wanting to F a company, there will be a lot of people that just won't like her because she's not with HoloLive anymore. And I mean, as I heard, HoloLive is actually a good company, blah, 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 blah. But it's still a company. Sorry to say. It's not optimal. I understand why she wants to do her own thing.
But anyways, she's also on track, and she's definitely going to get there, to pull off an achievement I don't think any VTuber has ever done, and I doubt more than a few handfuls of YouTubers have ever done, and that's to get over 1 million subs on 3 different channels. And not just 3 different channels in this case, 3 unique channels that are technically not related in any sort of a direct way other than the person running the account, and just word of mouth, people knowing it's the same person running these accounts. It's really...
No, it's not particularly impressive. After you reach a threshold of people knowing you and having a positive encounter with you, this will just happen. If people didn't know that that's her, it would be a different story. Then I would be impressed. But because everybody knew that this is Garagura, it's just to be expected.
Really impressive to see. Now, of course, as you probably could easily have been able to tell at this point, she's using a lolly model. That's no surprise to anyone who knows anything about her previous accounts. She's had one with every single one before. Now, she also makes a lot of jokes about related themes and stuff like that. And if you don't like that, as I always say, that is totally fine. Just don't pay attention to it. Don't watch it. Don't engage with it.
Yes.
But where you're wrong is where you start using that to harass people, slander them, especially when you're doing it very hypocritically, as we'll see from some users today. Because no matter how much support Garagura gets on any account that she's having, it's going to come with haters and people trying to slander her for their own personal gain or attention. And now we're seeing this again with...
I'm gonna be honest, right now I am long enough in the entire YouTube thing that people will slander you for their personal gain or their ego. That's not particularly special. It's not even special for Loli. That happens everywhere. And I mean literally everywhere. Even in animal helping channels. I mean, for F's sake.
Saba. So here's the first one, which is an absolute gem. You couldn't make this up in a factory. This is how perfect this all lines up. So this user has hundreds of thousands of views on their tweet with no support, mostly just mockery, where they say, why on earth did Saba go and do that? She literally had the opportunity to do an amazing character that didn't bring in weirdos, and instead she picked an insanely lolly character that will bring out the predators. I'm done with this creator. And then sends a link to Virtue Signal. But anyways, in case you're not noticing, you understand why this is not just slanderous, it's also very ironic and hypocritical. This person is a massive tourist. Their profile picture is that of Gargura's official account. They're running around with a Gargura profile picture saying, I don't know about this Saba character. Why does it have a lolly character? Of course, I guess not understanding that Gargura also had a lolly VTuber model and also retweeted not safe for work artwork of her character on a regular basis, and also played into the jokes and the tropes all the time, and also had the famous phrase, what are you scared of, a little 4-letter word referring to lolly. So this person is a massive tourist on so many levels and a giant hypocrite for going after her over this topic. And in a, I guess, a mark of shame, they would trash their Gargura profile picture and swap it out, and just every time. And then we have the people in the
They them 26 freaking pride flag, Filas, Stinger, Enjoyer. Just fuck off.
And then
Just fuck off.
We have the people in the replies, ratioing and just making some funny replies. Gura was a lollytuber too. Did you even watch her? Have you even watched Gura? What, are you scared of a little 4-letter word? I've seen that meme everywhere already. She did do something amazing to her, something she enjoys. Why do you think yourself so important to dictate what people like design-wise? She's indie and millions around the globe aren't as mentally stunted as you. If you see a human child in fictional art, you're telling on yourself. I've been saying that for years and years. Lolly VTuber graduates, debuts as an indie lolly VTuber. How unthinkable. Tourist alert. Hello, tourist. It just goes on and on and on. You get the point. But here's another one. Another tourist/hypocrite moment right here. I'm going to cry, she's too cute, with a picture of her from the debut stream. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, this individual you might recognize, it's Anna Vellens, the Vice reporter who released multiple hit pieces on various VTubers. Now, a lot of those are retracted, but one that's still up was really her first stab at VTubers at Vice. And it was about a VTuber group named V Allure, where the main crux of this article was not only accusing them of transphobia in their hiring efforts and their tryouts for this agency, but also accused the agency of essentially promoting pedophilia because one of their VTubers is a lolly, has a lolly model. And now she's sitting here watching a LollyCon with a lolly model debut, and she's doing a live tweet reaction to it. Yeah, either a gigantic tourist moment or massive hypocrisy.
You know what? I am so happy we are in the age that we actually can easily call this stuff out. This is actually quite funny to me. Just having people that just pretend to glaze over something, criticize it constantly in the most negative way, giving it the smallest amount of benefit of the doubt or none, and then just being caught in 4K like this piece of shit. Acolytes, this is funny as fuck. I love it.
Or maybe both. I don't know. But there was some more drama involving this stream because she was coming up with fan names for her community. The first one was the Crusties. I don't think she seemed to like that one too much. And then there was the Connie Crew, which is a play on words, if you know, you know. And of course, people would get upset about that too, which is not, again, it's not surprising she would make a joke like that or acknowledge a joke like that. She used to do that all the time as Gargura. And this person says, I F with Saba, but her model and this pandering to that audience is really disheartening, yet not surprising. I likely won't be watching unless...
By the way, the first thing is a anti-Jewish insult, just so you know. Yeah, so we know with whom we're dealing
collab, but good luck to her. Ah, yes, that crowd. You know, the one that she's always been engaging with and making jokes with. And of course, we would have a massive ratio here. Again, what are you scared of? A little 4-letter word. And they say, you a verified account with double my followers and can't even muster 10 likes. With this reply, you need to hang up the jersey. Only 10 likes. It has 2,300 likes. What are you smoking? You spiked the football a little too early, man. You got a little too cocky because you got ratioed into the shadow realm on this one. But here's one.
You know what happened? I think he's seen the comments. I think truly he meant the comments, because there are only 5 comments on the entire thing. I mean, I don't give a fuck about the comments, to be quite frank. If somebody likes it, they can enjoy it in peace. But I think this effort fucked this one up. And this is the biggest benefit of the doubt I can give this racist piece of nothing.
One more we're going to look at today. This was actually before the stream would go live because there was an announcement of a collab between Saba and Amacat, which is a pretty good collab for merch. And this person who is a VTuber Clipper, who I believe has had controversy before. If you can jog my memory, please feel free to do that in the comments section. But they say, is this going to be the standard now? Merch for a debut / soon after a debut. It feels like the VTuber community is becoming increasingly commercialized, and this change is clear.
Nah, it's because it's Garagura. No, if this was a first time VTuber that nobody knows, this wouldn't have even worked halfway like this. This wouldn't be like not even a snitch of a as effective. It's because of the name.
Clearly happening from the top down. Why would anyone who's going from a massive, the biggest VTuber account in the world to a new indie account, not have merch right from the get-go? Because people are going to be literally foaming at the mouth to get some new merch of this new identity, this new VTuber. Like, that just makes sense. The merch and everything will sell out in seconds if you're a popular VTuber going to an indie account like that. Why wouldn't you not only monetize yourself, give yourself an opportunity to make revenue, you know, because you're a content creator, but also give your community a chance to get merch right from the jump? Like, do you have to go through a trial phase? Is there a certain amount of time that's going to be right for people like this to feel like you're allowed to provide merch to your community? It's so ridiculous. And apparently this person, as pointed out here, has done this before. They did this with Nimi as well, where they were fuming because they had a plushie on their debut, which actually we have here. It's sitting behind me. The thing is humongous, actually. But yeah, it seems like they're seething over people doing any sort of sponsorships for themselves. And man, they're going to be really mad right now because I'm going to do the same. So Advanced GG came out with a new Clearway Isolate Pro.
Hey, why not? Advanced. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I'm also using a protein powder. Tastes like shit. But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna be honest, Advanced. If Rev says that it's good, well, let's hope he's correct about it. Otherwise, I just don't know. If you actually want to know what I'm using, let me see. I don't even remember how it's called. Protein Works Vegan. I actually don't give a fuck about the vegan thing. But hey, I mean, it's protein powder, of course, it's fucking vegan. But Advanced, okay, I mean, if you're interested in protein powder, just inform yourself what's good, what's not, and then just... And if you think that this is good, then just do Rev a solid one. And just go in and, well, actually, use this link. I would say there are... I don't know how good it is, so I'm not gonna judge this one. But I know the one that I have is very effective, very good. Tastes like shit. If something tastes like shit, it's good. But as it is acolytes, I would say good night.